News at 10.
Life's not fair. It's not a mantra, it's fact. How else would you explain why a 14-year-old would get a rare form of cancer? Now, this story isn't about getting dealt a bad hand or about unanswered prayers. It's about how Madison Knebusch defined herself during the fight of her life.
I would want people to know that she was a fighter, that she was faithful to the end.
Madison was a lot of things to a lot of people.
She had a love for people, and people loved her.
Like most teens, Madison spent a lot of time here on Facebook. Her page has become an open journal of messages and memories. For mom and dad, it's therapy.
When I talk about Madison and when I discuss her life and things like that, I hate to make it about cancer. Her life was so much more than that.
She was honest, she was caring, she was beautiful on the inside and out.
She was also strong, a trait she would have to use in the fight for her life. At 14, she got her first diagnosis.
Dr. Cunningham came in and looked at her and said she has a tumor in her throat the size of a cue ball.
Doctors went to work. 4 rounds of chemo, 5 weeks of radiation, and 2 surgeries. She was bruised but not beaten. This tenacious teen was in full comeback mode when a new tumor erupted in her lung.
And unfortunately, I think that was kind of when the game changed for us, because it was a more aggressive cancer and it spread.
A crippling concoction of chemo and radiation didn't help.
It was finally coming to the realization to her that she may not pull out of this.
Take my hand and I will pull you through.
On January 10th of this year, her body gave up another deadly secret. An undetected tumor burst in her brain.
And there was nothing more that could be done. And I had to stop it.
We got home Wednesday night, and I remember going in the bathroom and crying, and I begged God to change his mind. But he didn't.
The family took Madison back home with a new prayer.
Please, God, come quickly for her, because I don't want her to suffer.
That answer came 2 days later.
She took one last fairly deep breath, opened her eyes, and then shut them.
4 months and hundreds of status updates later, in between memories and I miss yous, this is where healing happens. It's also where you can find a message from Madison. Fight on. Madison's family was gracious in allowing us to tell their story. The Knebusches have become one of our miracle families for Children's Miracle Network. They're an amazing group of people. You can help CMN by hitting the like button on Facebook, like our page and the Jack Sizemore Travel-Land page, and for every new like, we'll donate $1 to help area children. You can catch the Children's Miracle Network celebration coming up on June 1st and meet many more families just like the Knebusches.